Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I wanted to do another one of these videos where I kind of have a cinematic video playing and I just kind of talk to you guys a little bit. So I've actually had this video edited for about a week or two, but I wasn't really sure what kind of story I wanted to tell, and something happened to me recently that I think deserves to be told as a little bit of a learning experience for me, and I guess for anybody else who's young and is trying to be ambitious. Have you ever had those days where you technically did nothing wrong, but you still feel like you completely wasted it? So I lost an entire Saturday worth of productivity. And the worst part of it is that it wasn't even because I was lazy. It was because I thought I was being responsible. I had this whole plan in my head for the weekend. Sunday was booked. I had work later in the day, so I told myself Saturday is the day. I was gonna have my reset day. I was gonna be productive. I was going to do everything I needed to get done. Maybe meal prep, whatever that is, to make sure that I was ready to get after it in the next week. I was gonna go to the gym, go in the gym, I guess. I was gonna film my content, maybe get outside. It was nice out, so I wanted to kind of, get myself on the right track and start moving my life forward and doing the things that need to be done, but somehow I didn't do any of it. Saturday morning comes around, I wake up and I already feel a little off. Not tired, not unmotivated, just a little hesitant. And I start telling myself I don't have to do much today. Don't start anything big because I have work tonight. I don't want to feel rushed. I don't want to feel stressed. I wanted to keep things light. I wanted to make sure that I was, ready to go to work and I didn't have to rush anything else that I was doing in my life. So instead of doing the things that I actually wanted to do, I just kind of hovered. I scrolled a bit, thinking about what I could do, but not committing to anything. And the whole time I had this underlying thought that I should just wait until tomorrow because I'll have more time. And this is where it gets bad, because I wasn't just being lazy, I was justifying it. I was telling myself that it's actually smart, that I should save my energy, don't cram anything, because if I try and do that, I might not be putting, my best effort into the things that I want to be putting my effort into. So hours go by, morning turns to afternoon, afternoon turns to evening, and I still haven't done anything meaningful. But in my head, it's okay because I have tomorrow. Tomorrow is when everything happens. I'd already done my workout for the day, and I was, getting out of the shower, and I checked my schedule just to be sure that I had the time right. But I don't actually work Saturday. I worked Sunday night. So I ended up cutting my workout short and doing all the things I needed to do, getting my clothes ready, being ready to go into work, but I didn't even work Saturday. I worked Sunday, which means that I just spent the entire day doing nothing for a responsibility that didn't even exist. Now, on Sunday, the day that I thought I would have to get everything done was gone. It was going to be busy. I had no time, no flexibility, no reset day, just work. And the same issues that I was trying to avoid on Saturday have now moved over to Sunday. I remember sitting there thinking I didn't just waste a Saturday, I lost my only chance that weekend to do something for myself and get the things done that I really wanted to get done. And this is the part that actually bothered me. It wasn't the mix-up, it wasn't the schedule, it was how easy it was for my brain to convince me to delay action. Not because I couldn't do it, but because I thought there would be a better time. That's actually the trap. We keep waiting for the perfect window, the perfect day, the perfect timing, but sometimes the only opportunity that you actually had was the one you decided to skip. So now I look at it differently. If I have the time, I'm gonna use it. Even if it's not perfect, even if I don't feel 100% ready, because I'd rather do something imperfect today than realize tomorrow I never had the time to begin with. Because the truth is, it's not always going to be obvious when you're wasting time. It doesn't always look like sitting on your phone for 8 hours. Sometimes it looks like being responsible, being patient, waiting for the right moment. But if I'm being honest, that Saturday, I knew I had time. I just didn't use it. And I think that the part nobody really talks about, it's not that we don't have time, it's that we hesitate. We overthink, we delay, we tell ourselves we'll do it later, and then later never comes. Your time is eventually gone, and you actually run out of the time that would have made sense for you to put effort into the things you wanted to. So now I've been thinking about it like this. If I even think about doing something, that's probably the sign I should just go do it. Not plan it, not wait for tomorrow, not build the perfect day around it. Just start. Because the cost of not starting is way bigger than it feels in the moment. It's not just one missed workout or one missed idea or one off day, it stacks. It carries over, and before you know it, you're looking back at a week, a month, and realizing you've been waiting the whole time. And honestly, I don't want to be the type of person who's always waiting for motivation, waiting for time, waiting for the perfect situation. I'd rather be the person who just goes, even if it gets messy, even if it's not ideal, even if it's just a small step, because at least then I know I didn't let the opportunity pass me by. All right, and that's gonna be the video for this week, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys take something from this, and if you have an idea, if you have something that you wanna go for, just start. You know, you don't have to be perfect, you don't have to have everything figured out, but I think the process of just starting is what guides you toward the success, right? Once you know what you're doing, then obviously it's going to get a lot easier, but you have to get to the point where you start to know the pattern, you know what you're looking for, you know what you're building towards, you know how to build towards that, and then everything kind of just opens up for you. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 1,000 before the end of 2026. I don't know if that's going to be possible, but I've been gaining subscribers slowly over the last week or two, and I appreciate all the new subscribers and new people who have joined the channel. I think there were a few, maybe around 5 or 6 that joined this week alone. So I really appreciate that, and I will see you guys in next week's video.